Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday. Ugh. Like,
Is there anybody?
ugh.
Is anybody deaf out there? I'm giving you the hand waves.
The
That's our.
jazz hands.
That's our jazz hands. We got it going.
There it is.
Anyway,
There it is. Sorry, we're late, everybody. We were rehashing the grandpa rant from Friday
it's all.
backstage.
We're happy now. We're happy people. They actually all got to see me drink a beer.
There you go. There you go. It's I don't even know how to begin this because we're not here every week to say this is right or this is wrong.
No.
We're not saying that this is real or it isn't real.
Yep.
We're only going based on what we're seeing at the moment that you're seeing it and giving our personal opinion. Could we recreate this? Could we not recreate this? That sort of thing. There's a lot of backstabbing going on, among the paranormal community about who's got real evidence and who doesn't.
Encrypted.
Well, encrypted, you're right. You're right. It's all out there. But yeah. I'm thinking that maybe if we just sat back a little bit, and looked at stuff and maybe try to recreate that, show your evidence of recreating it.
Yep, 100%.
If you have that strong of an opinion, maybe that will help out the community, because as we've talked about before with this AI and all of these other things that you can do with the internet these days, that you can create some stuff that looks pretty real unless you look up close. So basically,
and even then there's some of them that are so deep fake, the basic stuff you have out there, you cannot do it even then.
Right.
I mean, there's some that you just cannot tell. You cannot do it. But you can go with what your eyes go with and stuff and so forth, so on. Yep. But once again, we like evidence. We love evidence in this show.
We love evidence.
And I just don't like TikTok evidence. I like evidence. I don't like TikTok
evidence. Yeah. Well, that's an entertainment platform, period.
Yeah.
I don't like using that. Like I said, I don't even really watch TikTok except if it shows up on Facebook. I mean, that's basically all that I see. I do watch a lot of the paranormal community on Facebook, on their personal pages, as they release evidence and things like that. I do that. But TikTok, not so much. Not so much.
I mean, honestly, think about it. I mean, we did it that one time we were doing the videos on the Bigfoot video came up, and I had to go through and delete cover this guy's face that is literally bouncing all around because he's got the green screen. He's trying to put himself in this video, and I'm like, stupid son of a, stop moving so I can put an X over you.
Right, because it was a cool piece of evidence to look at. But there was so much
way of it.
Yeah, there's so much distraction during the video. It's kind of like you're just putting crap out there. That's all you're doing, is you're just putting crap out there that has your face on it. That's
me and Krista have talked several times because she's an admin on Texas Front Porches group as well as I am, and of course she has the Blondes and Booze, and I'm like, anything comes across that, and from a gentleman, I don't know, Ron Yelton, I think is the gentleman's name, and a lot of stuff I'll push on through. But anything I see that comes through with that guy that has the cheese head thing and it's all TikTok, you could tell it's all designed for TikTok. As soon as I see that guy with the cheese head and the floating head on everything, nope, gone. Nope, not happening. Gone. Nope. I don't care what it's doing. I don't care if he's trying to sell me a flight path to Timbuktu or whatever. I'm not going to even listen to it. So
right. It's a sad thing out there. I mean, your telltale signs nowadays for AI is a watermark. Look for the watermarks, everyone, in these videos. Sora is one of the biggest ones out there right now. So anything that you see with Sora is automatic trash.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
and now you can look, and we talked about the one with the Bigfoot body. Remember that little diamond down in the corner.
The little diamond.
Now, that doesn't mean that they've used AI to fake the photo itself. That means they've at least used AI to enhance it in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
So uh, once you get that one of them watermarks, you can't trust it. You can no longer trust it.
No. And again, if you're using AI to fill in the blanks, you've lost your piece of evidence.
Yeah, 100%.
Just remember that when you're looking at stuff out there. And I mean, it is awful because I mean, it's a lot of things I have to just swipe. I have to just say, I can't watch this. You know, it doesn't
We're
look
gonna have
even.
fun today, then.
I know. So last night, of course, we were on Bigfoot, Michigan, Rob, and Into the Bazaar, and there was a story that he was telling, and it was about aliens. And I'm like, gosh, this sounds familiar. This sounds so familiar. And then I was like, Monica, what movie is this? Tell me, what movie is this? And she said, Signs. I said, yes.
Oh, good Lord, no.
I said, that's exactly what this story sounds like to me.
Was it one of the news stories that he was reading or whatever? Or what?
Yeah, it was one of the newer stories. And I was like, this sounds exactly like a movie that was out decades ago. So
yeah. And it wasn't a good movie either.
I'm just like, okay. I'm like, okay. I think it had
like
Joaquin Phoenix in it, and
Mel
Gibson was in it, and it's like, oh Lord Jesus, here we go.
That's 2.5 hours of my life I'll never get back.
I know.
Nemo, I don't know if they knew any better movie to pick. So.
Yeah, I mean, with all the glasses of water and the baseball bat, and I was like, okay, here we go.
Yep, bye.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Well, I see the Half Inch French crew out there. Hey, how you doing?
How you guys going?
How you doing?
But I mean, how many times have we seen stuff, even on Facebook? I'm just going to talk about Facebook alone. I won't even talk about what's going on out on Reddit at the time. But the Facebook ones, you just see stuff that's thrown out there. That it's come from a different source or a different movie.
Yeah.
And then you're like, why are you putting stuff up? But they don't care. All they care about is that click, because you got these different groups. They are monetized to the point where they get clicks on their stuff. And if they get click, then they're going to get some money out of it. So it's hard not to click because you want to look at it closer. But then you get into, you're like, how did I get suckered into this one?
I know. It goes down a rabbit hole and you're like, why did I even go here? Why did I go? I don't know.
I get it every week because I go looking for stuff for this show.
Right. Every week. Hey, there's nothing like evidence that you don't have to do anything to.
No.
Of course, we can't always get that. Now, granted, that is very hard to do because a lot of the time, especially on the audio, we do have to, raise the volume so everybody can hear it and that sort of thing. But we are not altering the sound. Once you start doing that, then there is an issue. So just keep that in mind, everyone. The best evidence is the one that you can just play and you can't deny what's happening.
Yeah.
But we can't always get that. But try not to alter it that much.
Yeah.
Because once you start doing that, you're losing all integrity.
And what you do, like we do with EVPs here, we'll go through and we'll augment or amplify certain spots so we can hear it better or something like that. One thing I never do, when you see me do this, you never see me save it after the alteration. The original file will always be exactly as I got it. I do not do that. Or if I do take it and keep the amplified part, it is cut out of it or copied out of it and put into another file. It is never overwritten onto the old file. Always keep your original evidence intact.
Yeah.
Period.
Yep. So anyway, let's get started. Let's go on to the very first one you have for us this week.
Why you got to mess with me like that?
I don't know.
What if I'm not ready?
You are too ready. Let's go. Let's go.
No, because I haven't shared the screen yet, so obviously I'm not totally ready. But anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotta wait for Randy.
Well, that's the way it always works, isn't it?
Yeah.
Besides, I want y'all waiting on me. It's all about me. You know that,
yeah,
right?
he's already warned us, everyone, that this could be a little
Have these
bad
ready.
this week. So get
Have
your
these
hat
ready.
ready.
Yes.
Yes.
Because
Get your
here's the
hat
first.
ready.
It's actually the first three here, 1 through 3. This is how it was written up and how it was presented. I
Oh
work as
no.
a train conductor in Sweden, and these pictures were taken by colleagues at a train station. They give me chills. It's AIT, but I think it's supposed to be. It looks like it, or it looks too real. I'm sorry, guys. I'm reading these exactly as written, so I have to try and dumb my thoughts down on it. It looks too real, but at the same time, it looks far from a real human. What are your thoughts? And I feel. Wait a second. I have one from the other night that I want to. When I have something like this now, I just want to throw this one out there for everybody to see.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Because quite frankly, that's the way I feel a lot of times on this stuff. But here we go.
Okay.
All right. Let's look
Okay.
at it. Let's look
Well,
at it.
I'm looking at it. I mean, I see something in the window.
Mm-hmm.
But from that distance, could I tell what it is? No.
Okay. First of all, you need to get them a hat. Okay, they need a
Yeah.
hat.
Okay, wait. I'm going to be seeing him on the 7th of March, and I am really going to bring, a box of Reynolds Wrap. We're making everybody some.
Dang right. There you go. So as we continue, okay, I'm gonna zoom in here now. As you can see, there's something in the window / back from the window, right?
Yeah.
What it is, yeah, we can't tell what the heck it is. One little bit, right?
No, I can't really tell.
Let's see how close I can get to it. I haven't zoomed in all. That right there is as far as I can get in. Roger, I'm sorry. This one doesn't have a red circle. We'll talk here in a minute, though. Patty, very well could be a chair in the background back there.
Yeah, or Patty, I was thinking something really close to that, such as maybe a cabinet or something that may even have a mirrored back to it.
Yep, or a light above it of some sort. Because see, this right here looks like almost like a light bulb there, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Taylor
Okay.
Swift. We'll go with that.
Hey, I'll run with it.
But
I'm not a
yeah,
Swift.
that does not look like a person
Not to
at
me.
all.
Nope. Okay, you
Or
ready for
any.
the second?
Okay, I'm ready for the second one.
There's your red circle. Obviously,
Oh,
this
we
is
got a
through a
red
window.
circle.
This is
That's
through a
right.
window, as you can tell now.
Okay.
I'm going to now zoom in.
Well, that looks way different.
Yeah. All I can figure is there are two different ones, maybe two different pictures. I'm assuming it's two different pictures, but it said pictures. It didn't say pictures, so I'm assuming this is the second one, which it obviously is with the way it looks. But
Is
again,
this the same window?
same window, supposedly. I'm going to back it out right here, so you can look right here and see we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to look. We should have a line or something right there. Okay.
Okay.
Where the fence, and I'm going to back us up one, and it's on the other side. So here we go again. It's on the left side of the frame of the window this time. I'm trying to look to see if there's any more of those. But when you look back at the first one, it's on the right side. And it's not even lined up in the same spot.
What?
So two distinctly different pictures. And quite frankly, I'm trying to see here because if you look up here, we got something else obviously coming off the roof right here too. So let's see if we can see that in the second one. It is. There's something coming off the roof right here. But for some reason, this here is not in line. So that's two different pictures from two different angles, is what I'm guessing.
It is. It is. Are they are they trying to say it's the same picture?
No, 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 no. I said it was, like I said, it was pictures. I'm assuming these are in sequence of some sort.
Okay. Well, okay, here's another thing. By looking at the building and looking at this, you can look in the windows at the bottom and to see that they are fairly new
Mm-hmm.
down at the bottom. There is clearly like a business or something in that building or school or something because you're looking at other things in the window, such as desks and what have you
Yeah,
down at the bottom. So
yeah.
there is something clearly going on. So would it be that far fetched that somebody would be up top?
No, not one bit. As far as I'm concerned, not one bit anyway. But as we go back further in, now look at these windows. These windows are pulling in, it looks like to me. Does it look like it's pulling into you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, these are further in. You see how far this one's in and how much clearer this one is too, which automatically makes me think we've had a little tampering going on. So once we look at those going in and these going in, this looks like somebody just got in that window and just kind of looking out to me.
Yeah.
Cooling's right.
All right, back
Yeah,
up out of that one.
guy holding a beer.
Yeah, back up out of this
Okay.
all the way out.
Okay.
Okay, so it is through a window, and I'm gonna take it's from a train.
I'm guessing they said it was at a train station, but
Yeah, it's
if
on a train tracks. I'm assuming it's
yeah,
from a train.
that's what I would think because that's the only windows unless you're in the actual station itself shooting across.
Ah, them look like train windows to me, but I mean, I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
they look like to me too. Because if you're talking about what I see here too, these lower areas right here look like an actual the sills and such from the European trains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of what I was thinking as well. But
I'm gonna say this is not paranormal.
I'm gonna say it ain't either because we got a third one to look at too that may lose the red circle a little bit, but they went ahead and decided to augment for us as well.
Ah, did we not just talk about this? Go ahead and
You
zoom
you
in
want
so
to
you can see how terrible this looks.
yeah. I mean, that, honestly, to me, that's somebody up there. Whatever you did with the picture to play with it, to augment it or whatever. I'm sorry, that's not creepy. That's just some old person up top of the in the building there. Honestly, half inch wrench crew. You're right. It is kind of creepy looking, especially this one. It's kind of
Yeah,
creepy looking.
yeah.
But
But they
when
have
you look
done
at this
some
one,
work to it.
yeah, look at how clear and crisp the lines are in this one, and then you zoom in on this one. There ain't no way in heck you got that from this without enhancing it.
Right.
And it could be any one of 100 things at that point. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I still think it's just a person up there. I think it's just a person up there, and the way the picture's taken, they don't have the right lighting. They're not color for some reason, and I don't know what it was taken with. I'm assuming it was their cell phones.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, I don't find this paranormal. I mean,
No,
because what we say you augment anything within a picture, you lose all integrity. So could I say this is real evidence? No.
no. Now, if you'd have handed me this one, even without the red circle, and told me there's not supposed to be anybody in that building is locked down, tighter than a drum, and you got stuff to prove it to tell me that, I might think this might have something paranormal about it. But it's too easy to pick apart. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
you can see it, the elbow of the person blocking out the left pane. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so but when you get over here, let's see if this other one when they did it. So you can see it's blocking it out. But see here, when they did it, they blurred this here
Mm-hmm.
on the elbow. So that tells me a lot of this figure here was blurred out or blurred up in some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
So
That looks like AI though. That looks like
it
filling in
very well could
space.
be.
Yeah.
It very well could be. So yeah, even though it's straight out. They presented it as ghostly, so they get the dunce hat.
Grayson says it's a ghost. Well, okay. That's
Hey,
his
if he
nephew.
want, I'm with him. If he thinks it's a ghost, I'm with him.
Okay,
Wait, how
we'll
old is
go with
Grayson?
that.
How old is Grayson? First of all?
But I have to be true, and in my honest opinion, I do not think this is paranormal.
No. How old is Grayson? Do
I
we
don't
know?
know how old Grayson is. I don't know. We're gonna have to ask.
That's what I'm asking. I'm waiting for them to tell me.
Okay, let's go ahead and move
Because
on to the next one.
if he's a youngster, he's right. Doesn't matter.
That's
He's going to
right.
be
That
right.
doesn't matter. That's right.
I'm going to take that off. Okay, so next one. I should say again. Next three.
He's
Listen to
9.
me. 9. Okay, he wins.
He wins
He
hands
wins the
down.
internet. Yep, he wins the internet. I'm just going to put the first one up here first. Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
there's a lot going on.
Oh yeah, and I think this one's been augmented as well, but we'll talk about that in a second. We'll read you what I got right here. Okay, it says this guy named Simon Phillips took a photograph of his partner Allie Vickers outside Bridge Tea Rooms in Bradford on Avon during a day trip. However, it wasn't until Allie zoomed right in on the photo 4 days later that she spotted the ghostly face at what looked like a Victorian woman in the upper right window. We'll get into that too in a minute. The ghostly figure appears to be a lady in a crinoline dress. I love how they're making this so
How would you know?
specific. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to walk away from reading this no more. But the Bridge Tea Rooms right there, it dates back to 1502. Now, just that alone, being in England and being that old, I'm going to tell you right now, I believe it's haunted. There's no doubt in my mind it's haunted.
This
Is
one
this
here?
a haunted? Yeah. 1502 now.
Okay.
This building. So there's no doubt it's haunted. Now I want to zoom into their red circle. Okay. Hmm.
What are we looking at?
Whatever's inside that circle.
I don't see anything in it.
I don't either.
I mean,
I
if it's
think
a
it's
tea house, I mean, there could honestly be tables there.
and
There could
lights
honestly
everywhere.
be people sitting at the table having tea.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Here's one question I got. What does this look like right here? Does that look like a security camera to you?
where? Right
See where I'm
there?
circling right here? Maybe a camera of some sort out on that railing. It's hard to tell. Obviously, I haven't zoomed in to really look at it, but it looks
I
like
don't
it's
even
something
know what
on there.
that is.
But it's something that's out on the actual balcony. There's nothing on this balcony over here, and the more I zoom in, I mean, now we're in full blown pareidolia, no matter what you say. Okay,
Right.
because this little pink area in the middle right here is nothing but light reflection.
It looks like a table with a tablecloth.
If
That's what
that,
it looked
I
like to
mean,
me.
yeah, exactly. I mean, so we figured out we don't know what we're talking about, or they don't know what they're looking at. I guess. But 4 days later, at the back, and they're having to zoom into that part to see that, and then they proceeded to start doing some, you know, and we're gonna
Do
blow
me
it
a
up now for you.
favor. Zoom in on the person at the front door.
Okay, let me go back to this then.
Okay, so she is she's either extremely tall or that
Oh,
door is short.
that doors are sharp. You know how you remember how in England they had some pub doors. You have to stoop down to walk through.
Yeah, I do remember
That's what I
those.
think this is.
But even look at the windows. The windows are really small and
That makes me wonder if this building is one of those that they built up around. You know what I mean? So you sink down in it when you go in because the street and stuff has all been built up outside.
could be. It
Uh,
is a watch your head situation when you open the door.
oh yeah, especially you tall people, I'd be okay. I don't know about
Right,
y'all,
right. Um,
but yeah. So
but even with
um,
the window placement, I think you're right that this is one of those step down in establishments. When you walk
yeah,
in the door, you don't walk straight across, you go downstairs because that's what it looks like to me.
I'm going to look and see. I'm just going to look here real quick, and I'm going to see if I can find another image of the front of that place.
Yeah, because whatever that is, I mean, it looks like a piece of some type of equipment.
Okay, so I'm going to open this in a new window, and I'm going to show this window real quick here in just a second because this is one of those that okay, as you look, and I'll do a side by side. I'm going to share the desktop on this window over here in a minute as soon as I can figure out how to do it right. I'm going to show you a picture of the actual the tea room now, and this is the one that this blows this one completely out the water, if you ask me. All right, we're going to share that tab right here. Okay, this is
Okay.
what it looks like right now in the middle of the day. So
Oh,
you see
wow.
it is a little bit shorter. Okay, that window's open up there. They got the. What do you not see?
I don't know. What do you
There's
not see?
there's
I
no
don't know what you're
balconies
talking
at
about.
all.
Huh?
There's no balconies at all.
Um, Zoom in to see if the flowers are covering it.
That's as far as I can zoom in on this. But you can't even see anything here at all. There's nothing over here on the sides. There's
Yeah,
nothing over on this
I
side.
don't see them. They could have taken them down for whatever reason.
They could have. Maybe they wore out or whatever.
Could have.
But I'm going to bring my. I'm just
It
looking
is
on my
not in the
end.
best shape up there.
No, it's not. And but here, oh, you know what? They aren't balconies. You know what they are? They're just the windowsills up there. I'm
Oh,
looking
okay.
closer. They're not an actual balcony. They're a windowsill. So those windowsills are gone. So, but either way, okay. So as we look at this, it's nice, pretty clear, and normal colored, right?
Mm-hmm.
We do have a window over here that we were looking through originally, and it's either out or been opened in some way, shape, or form. Now I'm going to quit sharing because it makes me I can't share two things at once and really curve crap out of me on this stupid thing. But anyway,
No, I just think that they were seeing things in that photo. I think that they were hoping, like many of us do, that they had some type of evidence in there and that somebody would see something they're not, or what their brain is telling them that is there. But again, it's not there.
yeah. Well, again, I'm with you on that one. But look at the purple hue again when we start talking about this stuff. Why is there this purple hue when some people take these pictures and sometimes there isn't? Because you saw the other picture, there is no purple hue to it. Like up here around in the lights and such, and the reflection off those windows.
I mean, well, it could all be on lighting too, and then whatever photographic device you're using.
Yeah,
It could it could mean a lot of other things. See, my hat is just saying I've had enough of this. It could be anything that is,
yeah.
even if they used a camera, it could be the type of film, or it could be
And that's
just a lot
exactly
of
what this
things.
is. See that? That is a camera up there. That's a security camera up there. But
Okay.
look how it's mounted. It's mounted on the actual ironwork more than anything else. It looks like. But again, that could be difference between this one, which did I say when it was actually taken? I'm trying to remember. Some they've been running the place since 2006. I don't see any time when this was actually taken though. No date.
Okay. I don't either. I mean, but it's irrelevant anyway about
Yeah,
the camera and what have you.
yeah,
What is relevant is the picture, and that you are definitely getting a reflection of whatever is across the street and perhaps the sky, trees,
yeah.
whatever. So that is creating something that is drawing their eye to it. But honestly, there's nothing there that I would say looks like any type of paranormal activity.
Okay,
Okay.
we're 2 for 2.
My
Yeah,
hat's
there's
tired. It's just falling off. It says I'm done. I mean,
well, like I said, until I went out and looked at those other pictures of the tea room itself, that place is, of course, maybe this was taken in the winter or late fall or
It could have
something. Who
been.
knows?
Yeah, who knows?
So,
They don't give
and
you
that,
that. They don't give you that
no,
information. Which could be
but I'm
pertinent
looking
to what we're looking at.
exactly, and I'm looking at several different photos, and almost all of them have the flowers in them
Mhm.
versus what we
Yeah,
see here.
because I mean, if this picture was taken in the fall, of course, the foliage would be different.
Hmm.
We may be looking at something else, but there you
Exactly.
go.
So yeah, okay, 2 for 2, 2 for 2. Next victim, shall we
Okay.
say? And let me see, we're on. Okay, keep it on. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
All
But
right.
hey,
If it
Nemo,
doesn't fall off.
just a side note, Nemo, we will be talking curling during the ball pit tonight. Just to let you know that we will be
Different
talking
show,
curling because
Nemo. Different show.
there. Hey, there was almost a fight on the curling thing today, so
Yeah.
or yesterday,
Yeah.
whatever it was.
That's going
Anyway,
to be on a different show.
look here. Okay, this one. I took this picture when I was outside the ancient Ram Inn, which you know as well as I do. That is one of my bucket list things right there. To go just somebody lock me in that ancient Ram Inn for one night. Okay, that's all I care about. Just do it one night. And he says, just before doing an overnight investigation, and when I showed the picture to one of my friends who didn't join us or doesn't even believe in the paranormal, pointed something out to me in the picture, what he could see, and asked me if it was what it was and what my answer was. I didn't see or even notice it before that, so because it was pointed out to me, I never even noticed. Zoom in and have a good look and let me know what you see. Clue: if you don't look properly, you won't see it. Well, first of all, if you got to give me that clue, if I don't look properly, I won't see it.
I,
I'm not going to see it.
I was just going to say that was very long winded for.
I can't help it. I'm reading what you. Hey, the last one. Trust me, that was a full paragraph and a half, and I wasn't going to get all into that one. Okay, I'm going to zoom in now. Once again, we know 100% that the ancient Ram Inn is haunted. Okay, there's no doubt in my mind. I don't care about evidence or anything. Anything that old in that country is going to be haunted. That's just all there is to it. But this thing has so much, shall we say, provenance behind it, and so many stories and so many different pictures and stuff like that. Um, yes, more windows, more windows. So again, we're taking a picture at night. It looks like with a street light shining behind them and a flash.
Everything that I'm looking at, I would have dismissed this picture right off the bat.
And that's why I say keep your hat on. I
Yep.
don't know where they got it. I don't know what he's seeing. I don't know what he's looking for. Only thing I
Yeah,
can
I
see
would have.
is this little bit of right here, but that's in the shadow. That's why that's giving you that discoloration right there.
Yeah, this is definitely. I would have dismissed this 100%. Except if you look at the bottom window on the
This
right,
guy here,
the middle one, the middle pane,
right here.
could be something.
I just
Um, could be.
again, we're in the situation of we're looking at mainly pareidolia at this point.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, but I would have dismissed this picture right.
I would have never even thought to even look for anything in this picture. There
Yeah.
is nothing that causes any kind of of my being wanting to look at this closer and say, what is that? What is that?
Right.
I mean, there's just nothing there.
Right.
So
I mean that's the only thing that I found in the picture that would make me
come
look
close.
at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't see anything.
All right. You know what? We're going to come to Missouri now.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, it says anyway, it's Missouri. It's Iron County, Missouri. You know where that's
Oh,
at?
yes, I do.
Okay. Well,
Yes, I
supposedly
do.
this picture was taken 10 years ago in Iron County. Quote unquote. That's my nephew, and we were standing outside the old hospital there.
Yep.
This was a side porch located on the left of the main entrance. I won't point out what we captured unless you need me to, but if you look carefully, you will see it. Now, before I even give this to you, actually, I'm gonna give it to you first. I'm gonna let you look at it. Okay, I'm gonna let you look at it first. Because here's one of the comments. I see someone in the upper right window. Another comment says, I see a man and a child. And then there's absolutely no other responses from the original poster. The original person that put this out, there's nothing on it at all.
There's nothing there.
Exactly, because there's nothing there. The only thing I could see that they might be talking about is maybe up here, but no, I don't think so.
No.
Obviously, this thing has been boarded up because that's freaking, house boarding.
I know what building they're talking about. If you want to get, I know what building it is.
Oh yeah, which one is this one?
It's that hospital one. I've seen it on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. This looks like it may be around the back, perhaps.
Yeah, she said it was a side porch of some sort.
Yeah, because all you see is the guy in the photo. That's it.
Yeah, and why? Here's the other question I've got. Why am I getting so much light pollution from down here? Is this a picture of a picture, maybe?
Unless they had like a light fixture in the ground pointing towards the building to illuminate it.
Floodlight type thing?
Yes, a security light.
Yeah. But wouldn't you think that'd be up in the corner or something like that? I mean, I could see a floodlight if there was somebody brought a floodlight.
Some of them have them on the ground. Some of them have them on the ground. There is somebody standing on the stairs. That is a real live person standing on the stairs.
That's the nephew. That's the nephew.
That's the nephew.
Yes.
But as for anything else, whatever they may be seeing, that is the light that is not paranormal.
There's no doubt. Nope. This one was completely hogwash. But this is what I've got to deal with looking up, guys. Mm-hmm. This is one of the best ones I was able to find this week. So that'll tell you something.
Yeah, no, this like I said, it looks like a security light that's on the ground, and they were perhaps standing back from it, taking a picture.
Yeah, I'm almost with Coolham, but some of these make my head hurt.
The other thing is this could be a car that they pulled up around this building.
Yeah,
and decided they were going to jump up on those stairs and take a picture.
Could have.
And
I don't think they were doing any kind of investigation at all.
Yeah. So, and then this could be just a I was here, spooky, trespassing.
I don't know, Nemo. I don't know where Denise is. But yeah, so yeah, I left it on for this one. Now this next one, yeah, you might as well leave it on again. But at least this one's an older picture. Okay, we might be able to pick around with this one a little bit. Not a great picture of a picture, but it's still a picture of a picture. And as soon as I bring this up, I'll tell you. Vintage photograph of what appears to be a spirit manifesting itself through the screen of a television set. This photo appeared in the book Mediums and the Afterlife. The research and photograph was supplied by parapsychologist and ghost hunter Richard Adamski. I don't know that name.
I'm just going to tell you, it looks creepy.
And you know what they're talking about then right off the bat. Right?
Yeah, right off the bat, I see it.
Now.
That looks creepy as all get. I don't know about y'all out there, but if I had seen that in my picture, I probably would have got a little nervous.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could see something up here.
Something.
And I don't know what it is. That's still because it's right where the flash is at. You see that?
Well, yeah, but you can see the eyes, the nose, the cheekbones, the mouth, the chin, the neck, the top of the torso. Come on now. I mean, like I said, that would be a little bit disturbing.
Yeah, if you saw it. Now, obviously, I don't know who the person was that took the picture later on, but we don't have any idea of who this is, when it was taken, and who it was of. They literally have nothing other than it was an old picture that they found. And this was, like I said, Mediums and Afterlife. I'm going to have to look that one up because the reason I hesitate on this one is because there's too many of stuff like this. You see what I'm saying? And this, if it was a legit in real picture, Instead of taking a picture of it, take it to a scanner and scan it. You know what I mean? But this may be a watermark from damage, for all I know.
Oh,
I just
absolutely.
yeah.
The only
So
thing
I
that
don't
other
know.
thing that throws me off is like the wallpaper or whatever's in the back, how it's like
Different.
different.
Yeah.
But I mean, do we know what their interior designer was doing?
No. No.
No.
And I trust me, in the late 60s, early 70s, I've seen many
Oh,
places like that.
absolutely, absolutely. I'm gonna take my hat off for this because you know what? I don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
I understand.
this is an older picture, and without knowing if this is the original,
Yeah, exactly.
even if it's a picture of a picture, but is it a picture of the original?
Yeah. Or is it a
Uh,
picture of a picture of a picture?
or
You
is
know,
it a
so
picture of an enhanced picture? Um, I can't really tell you. I mean, I got pictures of my family back in, the 50s, 60s, 70s that look like this that, when they changed over to color? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, because when they developed the picture, the ink and all of that is the
yeah,
picture, it's either faded or it cracked or it got bent a
yeah,
little bit or,
exactly.
so
And that's
has
what
some of this
caused it.
stuff happened to those pictures? Absolutely.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think the only thing is with me is what really gets me is the clearness of it. Like you're saying, how clear and how you know present it is.
Yeah.
With the rest of the picture, it shouldn't be like that. Though, what I'm saying, look how I know that there's been issues with the water damage or whatever the case might be right here, but none of the rest of the picture is that sharp as his cheekbones and his eyes and nose.
No. Like I said, I'd have to really look at this picture. I'd have to look at
I want to see the real one.
I
Yeah,
wanted to see either the real one or the one they're working with.
yeah, exactly.
This one right here, I can't tell you by looking at it. I can't. There's no
Yeah.
way. Mm-mm.
Well, I tend to think that this is some sort of like overlay or an insertion in some way, shape, or form is what I think it is. Because I bet once we see if we were to ever see the actual photo, just this little aura going around it right here. I just think this will disappear and it'll be just a regular screen with a flash. But
Yeah.
we won't know
Well,
until we see the actual photo. So obviously,
exactly, because it is an older TV,
yeah.
and it has the rounded screen and not the flat screen. We got to keep that in
Hmm.
mind too, because
Hmm.
that will distort what you look like as a reflection.
And did you ever take a picture of your TV screen when you were a kid?
Yes.
What did your TV screen look like?
Weird lines through it.
Yeah, you never saw what you were actually looking at. You saw something else
Yeah.
when it came
It
to
was
the
all
actual film.
lines. Right. But this
So
TV doesn't look like it's on. So that
it
that
doesn't. No.
doesn't, yeah.
But
I, I'm gonna
there's
say,
just
you know what? I don't know.
yeah. I'm keeping this on because I don't think so. That's just I don't think so though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know. I don't think, but I can't say yes or no. I mean, like I said, if it is a rounded screen, it's going to be looking like a little something different. I
Hmm.
mean, because you can clearly see where the flash from the photo's coming from. And again, we don't know what the size was of the original photo, if this is what they were taking of, because why would they be taking a picture of the television? I don't know.
Exactly.
So, I mean, this could be a way bigger picture than what we're discussing. I mean, there
Oh
could
yeah.
be other people in the photo that we're not seeing.
All right. Let's see here. What am I going to open this one with? Okay, this one will probably get beat up pretty quick, but it's an actual video though. I went out and got the video for this one. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I will bring this one, remove this one. We'll stop sharing that, and then we're going to put the screen back on the other one. Yeah, I know I got to go through a whole rigmarole of this crap every time. And I'm going to turn on the audio, but after we run through the first time, I'm going to mute the audio, okay? Because they got a TV going in the background and everything.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to give you the lowdown on this one first. This one says is all it says is there weren't any balloons floating when I left to the restroom and I came back to this. Weren't any fans on, no open doors, no air conditioner on, nothing. WTF. That's the entire write up. Okay.
I just didn't expect to hear it from Randy. His involvement in the case would blow things up. He hasn't exactly colored inside the lines.
Well, then you have. Look. I know Knox was a Nazi lay. Or maybe
Crazy, out of nowhere.
Day,
No street, just appears.
He got her
Cray.
Louise knows everything.
Oh.
Now,
I'm going to say they got a draft in the house.
that's my first thought. My second thought is I'm really wondering if they didn't superimpose that thing earlier as being pulled by another string of some sort. Because the only reason I say that is here at the end. Let me mute it because I don't want to hear her voice no more. Okay. And you watch when it comes toward them. Some dude just couldn't wait for her to turn it off first and just started pulling it. That's my bet. I can't see any strings, but there's just.
But it's awfully dark in there.
Yeah, and the it's not moving. Look right here. There's stuff in the back room over here. There's a balloon there. See it?
Yeah.
And then you've got, I think if it goes forward, you'll see there's a balloon on the floor right there. See it? And more balloons right there. So, I think we got a helium balloon. Well, what am I saying? There's the helium right there. This balloon has been filled with helium like the others, and it's probably at a state where the helium is not completely helium anymore. You know what I mean? When it starts losing its floatingness.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones have already been done, and this one is. And I bet money there is a string of some sort, or is a fan over there that's pushing it.
Just by her reaction. Just by her reaction, it sounds hokey anyway. You know what I mean?
It really does.
Oh my God.
Well, now that may be the TV though. Remember, the TV's on behind it as well.
Well,
So
no, she's talking.
Yeah,
it's her voice.
And when she goes, "Oh my God," there at the end.
Yeah. Okay, go back and listen to her. Let's just. I don't want to listen to it, but we're going to listen to her again, just to prove my point.
Okay, so
because literally, I would not be sitting there.
No, I'd be already.
I'd be up trying to figure out how this thing's moving.
Exactly, not just videoing.
Right, but listen to her.
I just didn't expect to hear it from Randy. His involvement in the case would blow things up. He hasn't exactly colored inside the lines.
Well, then you have. Look. I know Knox was a Nazi lay. Or maybe
Crazy, I don't know where.
There.
Okay, so she said crazy, I don't know where.
Yes.
Yep, I heard that.
No street, just
no screen. No, I think she was trying to say no string.
Cray.
Louise knows everything.
Oh.
Sorry.
See.
That's completely unnatural movement in any way, shape.
That is just. She is just completely unnatural. She's a bad actress. I am so sorry.
No,
but there's no string. That tells me there's a string.
Yeah. 100%. So I just can't see it, unfortunately. Now, when it gets to that point where she's got it framed right here, you would think of it. But once again, we got such low lighting.
Mm-hmm.
And the light's coming from behind it. You may not be able to see fishing line at all. Okay.
No.
And quite frankly, they could have actually altered it to where you don't see the line period anyway.
Possibly.
It's easy to remove fishing line from an actual video. So Nemo, the girl, may be high on helium. Who knows? I mean, but oh man, sorry, Knack. I was going to bring your photos that you sent me up this week too, and I forgot to grab them, but I've got them out on email still. I want. He sent stuff with him a picture of his wife that kind of cool looking. We'll look at them next week though. So, Lil Petty, I don't know. That's why I don't get this whole video does not make any sense whatsoever.
No. And the
So
way it is floating, I would not be surprised that even perhaps over the fan is where it is tied to string, like they've got it over the fan.
hmm they could have, yeah, because then you wouldn't be able to see it at all. I don't think.
No, not at all. And they've got just enough lack in it where it will kind of keep going up and up and up like it's doing.
Yeah. So, yeah, I know. At least it was a video.
That is true. Hold on. Let me get back to the show here.
Uh-oh, what'd you break?
Yeah, I was looking at some stuff. Hold on a second. Because I'm looking at this is I've seen many cats surprised by balloons, though. I have too. We've seen balloons move, but then we found out there's a draft, or something that nobody knew about. And if you put a balloon in the same place every time, it'll move in the same direction and at the same pace every time.
I've had people send me videos of when they're on investigations and they'd have balloons and the balloon would start doing something or whatever. And I tell them, okay, now you're telling me that there's no draft at all, but all the balloons are in that general vicinity are doing the exact same thing.
That's
so
true.
That tells me there's a draft. Got to.
Yep.
So, but yeah, that was I didn't mind it so much, but it was still, at least it was a video and not another picture.
Right. Little Pet, no, it's not Little Petty. It's Keith. Keith says, "I love how people see supernatural or cryptids and never flinch the camera."
No.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not sitting there.
Okay, so yeah. Now when it comes to the paranormal, ghosts and things like that, I'm a little bit more cool, calm, and collected. Yeah. So because this has been a part of my life and this is normal things that have happened,
Yeah.
When I see things and we've even watched it on the shows that I've been on, even with Randy, like I'll see someone, I'll be like, and I'll be like, guess what happened? Just now. And I'll be watching it or something, and I'll tell you about what's happening. That's something else. You put me out there in the woods and then you're like, here, I can give you like 10 instances where I'm flip-flopping for a camera and I cannot grab it. My hands are like, they just won't grab onto it. It's kind of like my brain is going 1,000 miles an hour and I can't do what I want to do with it. So yeah, I see that. The paranormal, I wouldn't be going, oh, look it, no string.
No, I'm up checking that thing out.
Be like,
you'll see me in the frame with it because I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I'd be like putting my hands around it, see if I can block the wind, see if I can do all kinds of stuff to it. I would not just be filming it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and if you didn't see that balloon coming or didn't know that balloon was coming, why would you have your camera on when you watch TV?
Exactly.
You wouldn't have noticed it until it got in the room and started passing your face.
Supposedly, she came in after going to the bathroom and saw it. So I'm like, okay, it still doesn't ring true, guys. It doesn't ring true.
No, just I would have never put that out there for evidence. I never would have.
No.
By the personal reaction that she had, I would say that that's fake. Because she's saying no strings. I'd have got him, showed you no strings. I'd be like, you tell me what's happening here, because I'd have put my hand all the way around it, like a magician 100%. Showing you no strings.
But then again, you've got a telltale right behind you with the helium.
Right. So it's going to float anyway. And like I said, any type of draft. And if she just came, believe it or not, if she just came in from the bathroom, she created a wind pattern. It's not dead air.
Yep. No.
So,
heck, there's no place in any house at any time that is true dead air. There will always be the slightest bit of a draft in some way, shape, or form. It's just the way it is.
Yeah. It's, and just a little quick story, and I've told this one before, but this is kind of like something real that has happened to me, and it's really crazy. So I'm laying in bed, and I'm watching my curtains flip. Like, they'll go like this. And then one second, I just watch it snap shut, right?
Yeah.
So I called my mom and I said, Mom, I said, come here. And I'm telling her what's happening. And it wasn't doing it at the time. And I'm telling her what's happening, blah, blah, blah. There was a fan going on in my room. The heat was going because it was cool outside, but the vent is in the ceiling, but it wasn't, towards the end of the room where my drape was going like this, right? My curtain.
Yeah.
So I had her kind of move around and I'm showing her, okay, so this is what happened and this is the way it was moving. We waited till everything came back on, till the air came back on, the fan, which was pointed in a total different direction. And the only way for that curtain to move is if somebody was standing directly in front of it.
Yeah.
Okay. So when my mother stood directly in front of that curtain, it did that snapshot from the airflow.
Mm-hmm.
Only problem is when it did it to me, there was nobody standing there. Okay. So did I recreate it? I sure did. Except I had a real person the second time.
Yeah.
The first time there was nobody standing there. The second time my mother was standing there. So that is direction of airflow. That's something you have to do is, believe it or not, even a little fan can disrupt airflow. So you're going to have to kind of move and try to debunk the whole thing. Yeah, I debunked it. Kind of.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Basic physics. I mean, you're matter, air is matter. If you move, you're displacing air. Air is going to move.
Right.
Doesn't matter what, something will move with it. But anyway, that's it. This is why I don't like balloons for this kind of stuff because they're too subjective. You know what I mean?
Right.
If I wanted something to do something like that with, I want cat balls. Quite frankly, cat balls is one of the greatest little things that could ever be used. Because if they hit that thing, it's just like a REM pod, honestly. If you want to get right down to it, they start playing with that, and you got something that tells you that something's playing with it that isn't you. Because then you turn around and immediately, hey, I'm going to stomp to make sure it wasn't you that created it. Mm-hmm. So you can automatically, boom, debunk or validate what just happened.
Yeah. I mean, somebody had done that to me. I was at a location and they're like, well, stomp around to make sure, that it's not movement. I'm like, it's a cement floor.
Yeah, you ain't going to move it too well.
No. There's no way. I'm just going to sit and watch it because that's what happened, and then we laid them out. We had a set of 4 and laid them out. And whatever number we said, please set that one off, it would correspond and set that particular ball off. So
that's intelligent responses then, though.
Yeah. Little Petty, yes. Nobody I could see. Yeah.
Well, no,
that was standing there. There's nobody I could see. Right.
Keith did come at you with that one.
Show me. Come claim.
You got a predator for a roommate.
I don't have a predator. I have somebody that likes to play jokes. They like to make noise. They like to just see, hey, is she awake? Da 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 da. Let's just knock on something for a minute. Let's just show ourselves. It's okay. We'll start turning stuff on around the house. See what happens.
I'm doing one more.
Okay. We're going to do one more, and I'm following Randy. Everybody put your hat on.
Yeah, I'm going to read this one first, okay? Yeah. Ruth shared this photo stating, my son-in-law took this picture. He was looking at the wild turkeys. I guarantee, now this guarantee is spelled Garrentee, okay? Guarantee this was not Photoshopped. When they say that, I automatically think it's Photoshopped. So he didn't see anything till my daughter pointed it out to him. What are your thoughts on this? Please don't say Photoshop. It has not been Photoshopped. Again, a little overprotective there, aren't you? But
it's not Photoshop. It's not Photoshop.
Not Photoshop.
Right. Sure, it's not Photoshop. I can tell already it's been tampered with. Okay.
Yeah, 100%. Number one is a picture of a phone. I guess it's a screen capture of some sort, and he zoomed in, or she zoomed in. Somebody did.
It looks like, yeah. All right, I'm trying to get a closer look at it here.
I'm going to zoom in for you when you're ready.
Oh, good gosh.
Yeah, Well, look at all these nice turkeys. How come the turkeys aren't the center of the fit photo then, first of all?
What is happening?
I'm going to let you help you with that.
I see it back there. This is,
It's not photoshopped at all.
it's not photoshopped.
I'm going to tell you what, that thing right there screams insertion / overlay all day long. And it's
I'm
so
like,
far
it's not
back.
photoshopped. You can tell that right now.
No, no, but it's sure as hell inserted. And it might be photoshopped. I'm looking at the shoulders and such right through here, but I'm like, this is
It's not
absolute.
photoshopped. It's not.
Let me see the original photo first of all, then, because quite frankly, if you're telling me he's looking at these turkey here, why in the hell is he centered on that thing back there?
I don't know.
So yeah, no. Wait a second. Remember, I got something new for this kind of stuff.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Just remember that.
There you go. There you go. No, that is definitely, that has been tampered with.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Regardless of how they did it.
Yeah.
You can tell by looking at it. It actually looks like a sketch drawing that's been put in the middle of that.
Or a Lego guy or a freaking one of the models from Modern Warfare or some crap like that, some sort of soldier type model is out there, or not out there, but I'm saying that they used to actually put that image in there.
Yeah,
So,
there's something definitely wrong with that one. That show me the real photo.
Yeah.
Because I also think this may have been cropped.
Yeah. There's no doubt it's cropped. I mean, like I said, it's from their phone, and I bet it's a screenshot. And then they cut off the tops of the screenshots too. So I'm like looking at it, going,
They
okay,
zoomed
first of all,
in. Yeah, they probably zoomed in. And then
why would you not give me the whole picture in the first place then?
I don't know. Let us look at the whole thing.
Yeah. I don't even
Yeah.
think it's a Bigfoot suit.
Right. And I mean, that's what I do
I think
with
it's
my
just
photos.
BS.
I'll show you the whole darn thing.
That's exactly what I want to see every time. And I
Mhm.
ran into a thing when we were doing the when I was checking out the other stuff this week. I noticed, and I've known it for a long time, but if you share your photos that you take through text or through Facebook Messenger or put it up to Facebook, there's
Yes.
certain thing that happens to it. Metadata gets stripped.
Yep.
The minute it's done like that. The
Yep.
only way you can not have your metadata stripped is to send it via an attachment with email. Okay.
Right.
And
Right.
people don't understand when you take photos and you put them out there looking for AI, once that metadata is stripped, it's going to automatically a lot of times come up with depending on the site, I should say. It should depending on the site. It may come up as being
Right.
AI when it may not be AI.
Well, the thing is that everything that I put out on the internet probably doesn't have metadata. It doesn't have it. You want to know why? Because I've taken that copy and put it away in my personal file.
Exactly.
So if anybody ever says this is my photo, I'll be like, that's BS because I have the original with the metadata.
Exactly. And that's the only way you can cover yourself on it.
That's the only way to cover it. Yep. So, I mean, I do that. I will show you the original. I do not, I don't like
I'm not in it for no money. I don't care. I'll give you what you want to see.
I'll show it to you. But the thing is that I'm not going to give you my metadata.
No, not one bit.
So I do see that. But I mean, if you are trying to prove something,
go
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, but you got to send that by email. You can't just, you can't just put it out there or send it by text because you're going to lose all that.
Here's where me and Nack see 100% eye to eye. And trust me, I've got my little Polaroids downstairs, the old one that I have to get the 600 film for because it's got the flash with it and all that crap. My problem is using these things is so expensive now.
Oh gosh, yes.
The film for Polaroids is so bad, and I don't like the little Instax thing. That little bitty photo like that ain't gonna do me no good. I'd rather
No,
have the
it
regular
doesn't. It
style.
takes horrible pictures. It takes horrible pictures. You need an original Polaroid camera.
Yeah.
And
I
try
understand.
and get that film.
Oh,
No.
you have to specially. Well, they have it at Walmart, but like I said, a 2-pack's $45.
I was
That's
gonna say
yeah,
it's gonna be like you're gonna get 10 pictures for
10
20
or 20.
bucks.
Yeah, that's about what it is. You can order it on Facebook too, but or not Facebook, but on Amazon. But heck, half the stuff you get from Amazon is all screwed up by the time you get it.
Yeah. I mean, by the time, especially Polaroid, because it's so sensitive to heat, or extreme cold weather, sometimes when you get it, your film's already ruined.
Yeah,
It's already ruined by the time you
before you
get
get it.
it.
So it's just easier
So,
to go to Walmart, and if they got it in stock, go back and grab, because they always have them in stock. They have the 600 in stock.
yeah.
That 600 series film, they always have the I type too, which is the newer ones that you have to put the battery in the actual camera to
Yeah.
use.
Yeah.
Whereas
And
600 are
and I
their
love
own
my
battery.
Polaroid. I love my Polaroid. It's
Yeah.
just you cannot get the definition you can with digital. That is
No,
the
not one bit.
only problem with Polaroid. But with Polaroid, there is no denying what's in the photo.
Mm-mm. Nope.
But you got to kind of have to take the good with the bad. I mean,
Yeah.
you can use these new 4K cameras and all of this other stuff that you want to use. But it's always open to discussion.
Well, that's
No
like
matter
this.
what you take with those.
This is that thermal camera I got for Christmas. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also got a setting where I can do regular pictures with it as well. And they're 16 megapixels. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you know what? That's absolutely perfect for capturing stuff in the, just as
On a
quick flash
thermal.
type thing.
Yeah.
Well, I can do the thermal part is, I don't even know what that one part is, but you can go to regular camera setting and taking normal pictures with it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, and video. I've done video with it now in thermal,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks great. It sounds great. It doesn't have removable storage, and it pisses me off when I do it. I'm like, I want to take out the daggum what do you got, but no, I have to transfer it to the computer and all that other stuff. And I don't know how long I can do it for, on that one. But it's
Right.
still, it's an affordable thermal that people can get relatively easy now.
Mm-hmm.
I say affordable. It cost me, and I think it was like $250, $230, whatever it was. But for
Mm-hmm.
thermal, that's amazing for that
Mm-hmm.
level of quality. So,
Mm-hmm. Well, is this basically what type of evidence are you trying to get and how
yeah,
in depth? I mean, if you're really trying to solve the puzzle or get a puzzle piece, you're going to have to spend the money to get the equipment,
yep.
honestly. To get that type of evidence. For me, it's a whole lot of things wrapped into one for my puzzle piece. So it's not necessarily the best video or picture, but it is the proof.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but when it comes to Bigfoot, you got to get that picture, got to get
Yeah.
that video.
Hey, Keith, if you want to
100%.
drop me an email, I'll send you the link for this one where we got it. They've actually gone through. There's another. I think there's newer versions out now already, and I just got it in December. So I mean,
Mhm.
but these things are. It's once again with the advancements of technology, this stuff that used to be bucket list items that we always wanted are now
Mhm.
becoming more affordable and easier for people to get.
Right.
Problem is, a lot of us are now getting it, and then we're realizing, hey, we like Polaroids better.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah. Because so many people are getting disputed over these photos. So you got to take the good with the bad on that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
when it comes to your digital, it's all metadata.
Yeah.
All of it.
Always keep your original separate
Yeah.
from everything else.
Always keep the original. That's what it all comes down to.
We've never really pushed on that other than just making sure you backed up your stuff properly. We've never pushed on it to make sure you keep that one file
Yeah.
and never give it to anybody.
Right. And that's what I've got. I've got that one file, of any evidence, that I deem that is like a 1 in a million.
Oh, yeah. Which you just
yeah,
don't see very often.
Right. Right. So, and everybody knows my picture. So if my picture shows up out there somewhere, I've got the proof to back it up. It's mine. So
I don't know what picture it is. I don't pay. I think she's telling fibs, guys. I don't know what she's talking about.
Anyway, well, we're way over the limit now.
Way over. You just want to get off the horn. That's what it is. But that's okay. I don't blame you. You want to go to bed.
I've got to work in the morning, so I got to get ready for that.
Yeah. Me too. Thanks for reminding me. Yay.
Start a new weird work week. Ugh, and I'm sure everybody out there is just so happy.
Oh yeah, 100%. So, all right, guys, y'all have fun. Appreciate everybody being here. And let's see, what do y'all got Thursday? Do you know?
Thursday, we have Barb Hartman on.
Okay.
We're going to have Barb Hartman and see what she's coming up with. She had some surgery done, so she has
Okay.
been spending a lot of time at home. And now she says, hey, she's recovered enough to come on our show.
There you go.
So we're
There you go.
super excited about it and see what she's coming up with evidence and see if she caught anything new.
Outstanding. That works. All right. What were we doing Wednesday? You remember?
Donnie was coming up with something. Gosh, who knows?
How we did that with Chicago.
No, we all did that to Chicago thing. Oh my goodness, what was he doing?
He's doing something this coming week, and then we've got 2 weeks. We've got your friends.
Yeah, the Southern Ghost Girls out of Alabama will be on Truth,
They have
or
confirmed.
the Paranormal Show and Tell show. So they'll be on the 24th,
25th.
25th. Okay, so it's the 25th. They'll be on, and they're going to be real cool because they hold their own events. Plus, they do a lot of investigating around Alabama, which we don't really talk about. So
No,
it's
we
going to
don't.
be awesome to speak with them and see what haunted locations we can get around in Alabama.
Yep. And I think we'll go on a trip next week on this one. I'll go find us a place to actually look at some stuff around.
There you go.
I don't want to go back to Gettysburg. I don't want to go back to Gettysburg quite yet.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
All righty. Well, guys, have fun. We'll see y'all next time. See you at Ball Pit in about 2.5 hours. So
Bye, everybody.
later.